Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jermaine Curtis, and today what we're going to do is go through an at-bat. I'm going to walk you step by step through an entire at-bat from before getting into the batter's box to during it, making those adjustments, and then to the final result. And I haven't seen this at-bat in a long time, so I don't even know what's going to happen. So I'm going to basically be reacting to it and thinking along as I'm doing it. So yeah, enough talking, let's get into it. So before going into the batter's box, you need a plan. My plan usually starts when I'm in the dugout. I'm watching the game, and the game's going to tell you a lot about what the pitcher is trying to do. If you just observe it, tell you if he's an off-speed pitcher, tells you if they like the fastball, where do they like the fastball. And I'm paying attention to the pitcher, and I'm paying attention to the catcher. They're going to give you a lot of information, and this should be before you step on deck. Okay, so that's usually what I go through as far as creating my plan. My go-to plan is look for a fastball that's up in the zone. Okay, and for me, it was easier for me to drive that pitch, especially early in the count. And the way I did that was from my book right here, the hitter's log. I jot down every at bat, and it helps me so much in learning who I am as a player. And I can do a whole video on this, which I will be doing soon, and I'll explain everything and I'll teach you so you could create your own process. And if you're interested in that as well, I'll give it to you for free. All you have to do is just pay the shipping on this, and I'll send this out to you. But if you use this every day, you'll start to gather data on yourself, and you'll learn your strengths and your weaknesses. And that's how you become successful in this game, knowing your strengths and knowing your weaknesses. For me, my strength is fastball up early in the count. When I was using my book, I realized that 70% of my hits were fastballs early in the count. So I'm looking for a pitch up in the zone, a fastball early in the count. That's where I do my best damage. So if you use a book like this, you'll learn through your data what pitches make you successful. You'll learn your strengths and you'll learn your weaknesses. I highly recommend you get this book right here. Okay, so now that you have your plan, now you're on deck. And when you're on deck, that's when you get your timing. And I use UCLA to get my timing. I just posted a video on it. I'm gonna put it right here above so you can watch it if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I start with that. Okay, so that's the second thing. Now you're on deck, you're warming your body up, you're getting your timing. So before we move forward, you need to know that you can beat this pitcher. I want you to tell yourself right before getting in the batter's box, when you're on deck, I want you to tell yourself, I'm the man. I'm gonna crush this guy. This guy is nothing. This guy's nobody. Throw me that fastball. I'm going to crush you. And every pitch he throws, you win it. And what I mean is, if it's a ball, you say to yourself, I won that pitch. He's scared of me. I want you to tell yourself that. You can say it. Just say it out loud. Don't think it. Say it. Say it out loud. He's scared of me. When it's a strike and you swing and you hit it hard, you say, that's the player I am. I crush fastballs. I crush all-speed pitches. You keep telling yourself positive self-talk and keep believing in yourself. Before you step in that batter's box, you need to be telling yourself all these positive things. That's going to really drastically change your at-bat. It's going to put you in the driver's seat instead of being the person that's not in the driver's seat. So we really want to have this positive self-talk going before you step into the batter's box. And we really want to believe in ourselves. You can do this, man. So I'm telling you, you can do it. I've been in your shoes. So you tell yourself a lot of positive things and you believe in yourself, and don't doubt yourself 1 minute, because you can do this. All right, you can crush any pitcher. Doesn't matter how hard they throw, doesn't matter, you know, the situation, you can do it. All right, so let's get on to the at bat. Okay, so now I'm going to start this at bat, and as you know, my approach, I'm looking for the pitch up in the zone, and I'm facing Freeman right now. He throws hard, relatively hard, 94, 97. Sometimes he could go up to 99 when he's on, you know, when he's really feeling good. This is early in the year, so he's throwing not as hard as he would later in the year. So right now I'm staying with my approach, which is up in the zone, because I know I could get around on that. And if this was later in the year where he's throwing 99, sometimes I think he even hit 100, then I would do a different approach. And I've made a video on it about hitting approach versus pitchers that throw gas. I'm going to put it up right here, and after the video, go and watch it. It will also be in the description below. Okay, so since he's throwing a decent speed right now, what I want to do is I want to get my pitch early. Okay, so here's the first first pitch of the at bat. Again, I haven't seen this. We're going through it together, and I'm looking for my fastball. Okay, so let's see what happens. So he throws me like an all-speed pitch early, and I took it because that's not what I'm looking for. If you're trying to be a hitter at the next level, if you're trying to be successful in your game, you have to be disciplined. Now, if I was looking for a pitch like this, I probably would have swung at it. It looked like it was a good pitch to hit, but you know, again, he's throwing a decent speed, and I'm looking for that because I know that's what he throws. I know that's his strength, is that heater, and I know he's going to come with this sooner or later, and he just got me with the get me over all speed pitch, thinking that was a curveball. I'm not too sure, but I didn't swing because I wasn't looking for it. And that's something that all you young hitters should know. If you swing at pitches, or if you check swing, you give information. And here, this is something that you need to take away from this. I need you to understand this. I'm speaking to you, and I need you to jot this down. If you do not feel balanced, if you feel off balance, if you feel weird about the pitch, just don't swing. When you swing, you give information, and when you give information, then they start making adjustments. But if you don't swing, you don't give them any information. What I mean is that this pitch right here, they don't know if I was full, they don't know anything because I didn't swing the bat. Now, if I would have swung and I was like out front and I swung through that and I looked terrible, they would keep throwing that pitch over and over because I gave them information. Now, that's something that you have to learn because you know, in the game, you're going to see pitches where it's going to look like a fastball, and the last second it's going to start moving. And if you're taking that swing, that defensive swing, they're going to start pounding you with that pitch. So it's okay not to swing. And I'm telling you, do not swing when you feel uncomfortable, when you feel off balance, when you don't see the ball well. Just don't swing. You're not giving information, and then they don't know that you didn't see that ball well. So in this situation, I didn't see the ball well. I wasn't looking for that pitch, but they don't know that whether or not I didn't see it. So they could just say, oh, maybe he just wasn't looking to swing at that pitch. But they can't say that I was fooled on that because they don't know I didn't swing at it. So that's just something that you need to know and put in your back pocket. It's important that you know that. Now that he threw an off-speed pitch, I am sure he's going to come with a fastball. First pitch, get me over off-speed pitch, and then now he's going to come after me. He just stole a strike, and his go-to pitch is his heater, and then he's probably going to bring that off-speed pitch back after he gets me 2 strikes. So right now I'm gearing up for a heater in this situation because, again, he just threw me a get me over. He's not going to double up on that. He's coming right after me after. Usually pitchers come right after you. Okay, so let's check it out. So there you have it. He threw a fastball and I missed it. And now the count is 0-2. Now, when the count is 0-2, I'm battling now. It's me versus you. I'm going to beat you. You're not going to beat me no matter what. Mentally, you have to be strong mentally now. You have to be sweating. You should be sweating in this situation because you're so focused. You're so dialed in. You're not going to let him beat you. You're so tough. Nothing is distracting you. You versus him. Who's going to win? You've heard stories of guys saying, with 2 strikes, I hit the furthest ball I ever hit. Why is that? It's because they were fighting. They were in survival mode. They weren't thinking, and that's why they will hit the ball so well. They just will their success. So when it's 2 strikes, you got to fight. All that plan went out the window now you're against the wall, and how can you fight your way out of this? This is now being a competitor. This is being an athlete. All these videos that I've posted talking about being an athlete, being a competitor, it comes down to this. Now it's 2 strikes. Will you give in? Are you thinking to yourself, oh man, it's 2 strikes, I don't have a chance? Or are you thinking, I'm gonna get this guy? I don't care if he throws 95. I don't care if he has a dirty split or slider slider, whatever, he's not going to beat me. And that's how you should be thinking when you're in that batter's box, from the first pitch all the way to the last pitch. And if he does get you, you just say, he ain't gonna get me next time, and you remember that, and then you go out there and you make it happen. So I'm putting everything on the line that he's not going to get me right now. I'm so dialed in, so tough, and you should be as tough too mentally with 2 strikes, where you just don't give in. I'm not thinking about any hits or anything. You can't control if you're going to get the hit, but I can control the fact that he is not going to beat me right now. Okay, I'm putting it out there. I haven't seen this video, so I'm reacting to it just as I see it. I'm walking you through the approach as I would do it. So we're going through it together. So let's see what happens. Okay, 0-2 count. Dial it in. Okay, so he threw me a split. It stayed up, and I hit it up the middle. Maybe it gets through, maybe not, but again, that's a 0-2 count, and I didn't give in. I was fighting, and I already know he's upset because he had me on the ropes, and that could have been a base hit. Could be ground out to second as well. I mean, now with the shifts and how they play, that's a ground out to second. Either way, I didn't give in, and there you have it. And that's what's going to make you successful, competing up there, knowing that you are good, knowing you're going to battle, knowing you're going to win, and going for it every single pitch. Now, if you do what I'm telling you here, you are going to be successful in this game. Your game's going to change. Your attitude, your effort, everything's going to change. I promise you it will. And if you stay committed to it, you'll see a noticeable difference in your game. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you like this, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm former Major League Baseball player Jermaine Curtis. I'm having a blast doing this. Let me know what you want to see. And if you're struggling with anything, comment below. I have a lot of videos on hitting approaches, swing breakdowns. I have baseball hitting tips. They're all here on my channel. I hope you enjoy them. And thank you for being on this journey with me. I'm having a blast making these videos. Okay, so thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.